In our last episode, we finished off our crowns and countertops and appliances. And now we're going to prepare our model for client approval. But looking at the model so far, it's kind of lacking an island. So I've developed an island and stored the entire group back into our library. And now I can pull out the island just as easily as I can any other component. So let's go ahead and place it. We'll come out 3 feet, perhaps 30 inches. And move our island into place. Now our island is an entire grouping, and if I want to get back to the individual cabinets, I simply have to explode the group. And now I'm back into all the different parts. The white that you're seeing is the edge banding, and I'll just remove the doors, and you can see that all of our faces are lacking a color. We can pull out our paint bucket, go to our model swatches, and look for something called CS banding front. We can edit it, use our eyedropper, and pick the color that we want for our edge banding. Color's not quite right, and let's just try to make it a little bit better. There we go. Okay, now we're going to start prepping our model. And when we're starting to prepare our documentation, it starts to become important as to how we want our camera angles for our reports. What's the best way that we want to portray our model to the customer? And up till now, Cabinet Sense has been updating the scenes and the camera angles every time you make a change. I'm going to set it to no, and will now become a manual process. So we'll say the first one is more of a top-down look, and now that I've got the angle that I want, I can do an update. And now if I rotate it, but if I go back and click on the perspective, the tab, it takes me back to the saved camera angle. And so now I'll do that to all my scenes. We're going to start adding dimensioning as well. Cabinet Sense gives you a basic dimension model that you can then go ahead and flush out. It doesn't do it perfectly, but it gives you a good starting point that you can easily go ahead and modify. You can copy dimensions, you can stretch them, add missing ones that you would like to see in your model. It doesn't do dimensioning of appliances, but very easy to fill in those missing pieces. Looks like we've got a few extra lines. Delete the ones we don't want. And there. Dimensioning's done for this view. Get it to the proper way that we want to show it to our client, and do an update. And go ahead and finish off all the documentation in that regards. I won't go ahead and show it, but basically it's the same process. You can also, and if we want to save it, do an update. We can go to Plan, and in this case I'm going to hide the island because I don't want to do the plan dimension for the island. I'm going to do that in a different way. So I can make this, I can just simply hide it. Go ahead, select my cabinets, and generate my overhead dimensions. Clean up the duplicates. Looks like I want and etc. I'm now going to bring back the island. And we'll use the dimensioning tool. Alright, let's give different perspectives of our island. Do a front-on view. We'll take it out of 3D mode. And we can do dimensioning of it as well. We've got all the pieces now to prepare our documentation and report back to the client for approval. That's it. Thank you very much for watching.